Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show has an AL East
Scrappypappy 2 is now live. Streaming MLB The Show 2 for Scrappypappy's live.
I'm John Shambi. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars of the sport. Here's the third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Here comes the pitch. And the right-hander deals. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. It's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
1 out, base is empty. Next pitch is downstairs. The 1-1 is fouled off. Grips one to right. Puts it away for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Aaron Judge. Laced down the line, could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, throw is offline, and he's got a double. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Fresh off a huge 6-hit game last night, so we'll see how he follows it up here today. This one smacked out to left center. And that's a base hit. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. Here's the left fielder, Jarren Duran. The pitch. Just missed. Rodon, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a cutter, and he occasionally uses a curve.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Rodon ready. Here comes. Struck him out looking. Here now the Red Sox DH, Rob Refsnyder. Right through there for a strike. The Red Sox down by a run here in the 2nd game of the series. And down on strikes. That's out number 2.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
2 outs. Check swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third. And Ed Drummond right on it, says he held up. And a strike to Devers.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Two outs, base is empty.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Next offering misses, and it's 2-2.
It's a good take.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Red Sox go down 1-2. Back here at Fenway, here's Alex Verdugo. The wind of the pitch. Kicks and fires. Fastball for a strike. Foul ball, still 0-2. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Got him swinging on that pitch away to finish him off, but everything early in the at-bat was in tight. Really challenged him in there with some competitive pitches, not letting him get his hands extended, but of course that eventually opens up the outside part of it.
And that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and that's a double.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
One out, runner at second. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Jose Trevino on the ground. Base hit around third. He'll score. It's 2-0.
Nice weight transfer there. He gets the front foot down, and when a hitter's hitting against a firm front side, his hands can be lightning quick through the zone.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Righty to the plate. Swinging a foul straight back. Struck him out swinging, and the runner stays where he is.
We'll take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter's going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Trevino leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Righty knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two outs. Got him swinging. Had him out front for strike 3. Back here in Boston, stepping in the long ball threat, Tyler O'Neill. The pitch. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Ball 1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning. Here's the catcher, Connor Wong. Singing when the year's over, he'll have a new career high for RBIs in a season. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. Right through there for a strike.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
And makes the grab. And there's one down.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync. And the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And the pitch. There's a swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
He goes down looking.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
The Red Sox trailing by 2, bottom half of inning number 2. Right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And the Red Sox lead 1. Back inside Fenway Park, top half of the 3rd inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Juan Soto. Fastball right back to the mound. Throws to first, and 1 away in the top of the 3rd. Aaron Judge at the plate. A double and a run scored his first time up. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Judge goes 6 feet 7 inches, hitting 3rd in the lineup, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. And that one a little below the knees. 1-1. Swing and a miss.
1-2.
Judge rips that one. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. The throw into second, in safely with a double, his 2nd of the day.
He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing, and a fraction of an inch different on the bat.
Now the tag at 3rd, and they got him. Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. Fly to left his first time. That clips the zone. It's 0-1. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Two outs.
2-1.
On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Boston, ready to go for the last half of the inning. So stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela. That one fouled off.
A lot of folks believed he could make an early impact this year, and that's exactly what he's done. Lots of extra base hits, and his confidence seems to be growing with every game he plays.
And the slider just misses.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. And here it comes. Caught and missed. Struck him out. And there's one down.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Here's Trevor Story. That one's in there. That's strike one. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun. The Yanks up by 2 here in the last half of the 3rd. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution.
And he's got it in right field for the 3rd out. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Now the left fielder, Alex Verdugo. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
Look like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. You're a little late, opposite field not.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Swung on, belted. That one back there. Gone. His second home run of the series, and they add on. It's 3-0. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now. He can't miss.
And there's a foul ball. Yankees up by 3. Top half of inning number 4. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. In time to get him, 1 away in the strikeout.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
Trevino now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Got the bat going to in the air, right field, and it stays fair.
That's back-to-back singles for him. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
And here is Anthony Volpe. Calls it in, and there's 2 away. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. He decides to hold on to it, and the defense comes away with nothing. So first and second with 2 outs. And now it's Juan Soto. Line drive. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Rob Refsnyder. That one clips the outside corner. Going 1. You know, Singy, they talk about Red Sox Nation, but there is something to that because the Boston Red Sox aren't just about Boston or Massachusetts. It's that whole New England area. So you're talking about Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Northern Connecticut. There's a whole segment of the country that is locked in on the Boston Red Sox pitch to pitch throughout the summer. And here is Devers. That's in there. That's strike 1.
They travel really well, and I think Red Sox fans are sprinkled all over the country.
That one is blasted left field towards the monster. Hauls it in on the warning track. Here's Tyler O'Neill. In there for strike 1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Ball to strike. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Hard hit left side. throws to first in time, and O'Neill is retired. And that is the inning. Down it. Ready now for the 5th inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. Judge comes up empty there.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
The 0-2. Wouldn't chase that time.
And of course, sometimes you need to be patient as an offense and let the pitcher come to you, but you can't argue with the game plan they're using in this one.
One and 2 here. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate, and people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. And the righty deals. And there's a ball.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. And here is Anthony Rizzo. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. Say goodbye to that one. A solo shot. His 34th of the season. And they add a run. It's 4-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Devers tosses across the first. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. The Yanks do get one on the solo homer. It's now a 4-0. Back here at Fenway, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. First pitch just misses.
You know, these Red Sox just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
That one hammered center field. Judge going back on it. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. Now batting Tristan Casas. Struck out looking his first time. On the ground to 3rd. Throws to first in time. So digging in, Romy Gonzalez. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Right through there for his strike. That one ripped. And that is a foul ball. Rodon ready. The 0-2 on the way. On the ground, right side. Torres to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Nothing doing for Boston. They trail it here. New pitcher for the Red Sox, Brian Bayo. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Torres up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. ground ball left side. Gathers and throws to first. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth. Here's Jose Trevino. And foul ball. Bayo, in his third season, he features a sinker, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. Bounced out to short. Story sends it over to first. Gets the catcher by a step.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
2 outs, base is empty. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the sixth. Swings through that.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
1 ball.
And that's in the dirt. Here's a 1-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that gives Jazz Chisholm Jr. a chance to hit with 2 out.
Yeah, everything came together for him. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Now it's going to be Jazz Chisholm Jr. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. And it's off the green monster. Chisholm into second, and he's got a double. Cut off. Now a throw home. In there. He scores. It's 5-0.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Here's Juan Soto. Fought off foul. Now and a foul ball.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of changeups. Probably won't see another one here.
Man on second, 2 down. That one ran inside, almost got him. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Gets to it on the first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double, and the lead is now 5-0. And we're back here at Fenway Park. There we go, bottom 6. And stepping in for Boston, Cedane Rafaela. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The lefty fires. Good job to fight that one off. Got it by him for the K.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Next offering is in for a strike. Got him looking for the K. Froze him with a backdoor slider.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Durant in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Next one misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And it's a 1-2-3 and back here at Fenway. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Bayo back to work. Up the middle. Tosses to first. That's the first out in the top of the seventh. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. 1 for 3. This to third. Devers throws on to first. And 2 away to start the seventh. 2 outs, base is empty. Anthony Rizzo will hit next. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Number 63 getting loose out there. Bernardino, the lefty, warming up as well. That's outside. And that's ball 1. Out to short, Story. The throw to first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang. Back here at Fenway Park, bottom of the inning. Still stepping in for Boston, Rob Refsnyder. And that's a little bit high. And that is ball 1. This one in the air. Rizzo under it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Well, on the mound, very efficient. Able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Devers, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. In there at the knees for a strike.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late. That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
On the ground to first, and he grabs it in foul ground.
Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
1 down, base is empty.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
And down on strikes he goes, and there's 2 away. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
O'Neill now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom of the 7th. And that one in the air, center field. Judge makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, number 63.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And that one is lifted in the air. O'Neill getting an angle on it. 1 up, 1 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Here's Gleyber Torres.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
Hit in the air, left field. Durant settles under it. Puts it away for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Whips it to Casas, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back in Boston, and here's the catcher, Connor Wong. Hawaii to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Rodon into his 8th inning of work. Singy, he's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
And next for the Red Sox, Tristan Casas. Fastball for a strike. Pitch count in great shape. It seems he might have a chance to finish it. On the inside corner for a strike.
0-2.
Next pitch is outside. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Got him swinging. 1, 2, 3 go to. All set to start the 9th in this one. And the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. That's to third, Devers. Slings it across. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. Now the third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. First pitch, not close. And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
There's a swing and a drive. And that ball is gone. He made him pay for that one. It's 6-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Cassis on to first. Barely got it for the out close play. Here is Aaron Judge. Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the 9th. Here's the 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. This one popped up. Story settles underneath it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 6-0. Back inside Fenway Park. Here's the center fielder, Cedane Rafaela. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. And another ball.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
That one finds the zone. And the count is 3-1. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
He's 2 outs away. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. And a strike. The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The Red Sox with a lot of ground to make up. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. That one out to right. Soto gets under it. And it's caught for the out. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Now batting Jarren Duran. That's off the mark. Ball 1.
1-0.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Really incredible performance on the mound. You know he's going to stew a little bit over that one hit that he gave up, because when you look at the body of work, so dominant, he'd have made just one better pitch. Perhaps he'd have a no-hitter.
6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.